Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. Okay, we've all heard about Meghan's lavish New York baby shower. She flew both ways on a private jet a la Amal Clooney, $250,000. She stayed at the five-star Mark Hotel, the Mark Hotel Grand. She stayed in the most expensive suite in the most expensive hotel in the United States for 5 nights. 5 nights in a one-bedroom suite, 10 grand. Dinner for $500, and it just goes on and on. She had a harpist. They had a cotton candy machine. They had a 10-foot mandarin tree. There's a Trek bicycle on here for some reason. I don't understand why, but it all adds up to $500,000 for a single trip, a single very extravagant trip. Okay, so let's read a little bit. A little like Marie Antoinette, okay? And Meghan Markle is being called Me Antoinette, okay? And Marie Antoinette is famous for saying she was a French queen around the late 1700s. She was executed 1792. And her famous quote is, "Let them eat cake." Okay, so the people of France were starving. And when her advisors told her that she needed to do something about it, she very blithely said, "Let them eat cake." Or in other words, "Frankly, my dear, I just don't give a damn." Okay, so people are comparing Meghan to Marie Antoinette. Piers Morgan says the Queen will be concerned Meghan Markle's $500,000 baby shower rubs people's noses in her wealth. Indeed. Piers Morgan, okay, he said the opulent occasion would not play well and seemed ostentatious. Morgan guessed the British monarch would be concerned she was rubbing the British taxpayers' noses in her wealth despite them paying royal salaries. So do they want to get rid of the monarchy? Daily Mail editor-at-large warned she should be careful to not be like "let them eat cake" French Queen Marie Antoinette or Me Antoinette. He explained it doesn't matter whether she paid for anything for the celebration. It's all about perception. Asked whether she should be under so much scrutiny, he said Markle is one of the best prepared royals we've ever seen. Okay, so Piers Morgan makes the case that Meghan Markle was already a celebrity. She's one of the best prepared ever because she already was a celebrity. She knows what this life is like. Morgan was surprised, Piers Morgan, about her Big Apple appearance after George Clooney said the media should leave the mom to be alone. Exactly. Okay, Piers Morgan, Clooney comes out and says, and I did a reading on this, Clooney says Meghan is being pursued and vilified like Princess Diana. He's basically saying, leave her alone. Okay, and what does she do? She goes and has a very extravagant trip. Okay, in another article, and I'll try not to go on too long, the obscene cost of this trip is utter hypocrisy. That's the word, hypocrisy. Climate change crusaders Meghan and Harry face furious backlash over Duchess's 7,000-mile private jet jaunt to New York for her baby shower. Harry said last year, "It's going to take every single one of us to stop the clock on the destruction of our planet." Okay, they're just hypocrites. Okay, sometimes Meghan is vegan. She's vegan on the weekend. She murders on the weekday. She's vegan during the week. She murders on the weekends. She's oppressed, but she's because she's this minority. Okay, 4 billion Africans in Africa, but she's a minority. Okay, are there 4 billion Europeans on the earth? I don't think so. But she's one of the most privileged and rich people in the world, and she just rubs it in your face. Okay, she's supposed to represent tradition, but she ignores every protocol. Her job is to celebrate Britain and its rich cultural history, and yet she, goes against it every chance she gets. Okay, so many questions. So many questions. Did the Queen know about this trip? Did she approve this trip? Or did Meghan just spring it on her at the last minute? Oh, by the way, I'm flying out this morning with Amal Clooney in her private jet. Did the Queen know about and or approve this trip? Butterfly, King, Fox. Okay. Butterfly is very public. Ruler, this is the King and the Fox. Fox and Ruler, this is 25. 7 hearts is Star Bethlehem. This direction, the many stars in the sky, 4-leaf clover. Opportunity to go in this direction. There's no indication here that the Queen opposed this trip. The Queen, again, is showing as very foxy, very clever. In a previous reading, I said I think she's just giving Meghan a free hand to essentially do what she wants. Is this revenge? Okay, is Meghan taking petty revenge against Harry? Harry was absent on Valentine's Day. This took place. She left for this trip the day after Valentine's Day. I'm going to go to New York. Okay, is she taking revenge on Harry for his absence on Valentine's Day? Roses, that's like Valentine's Day. 6. Oh, interesting. Hand in hand. Executioner. Okay. Angel's innocent. Hand in hand, many hands. Roses. She definitely put a sweet face on it. Roses can also be Valentine's Day. He was Angel and Valentine. It's a baby shower. Baby, roses for the baby, gifts for the baby, many hands. Okay, so this is 9. Oh, this is 11 and 9. 25 spades. Blocked. I think I asked if this was revenge against Harry. Basically, Meghan was saying, it's out of my hands. It's for the baby. They want to do something for the baby. Amal is saying she wants to do this. Amal and Serena Williams. Okay, so now Serena Williams is very close with Meghan. Meghan is hired on her Pitbull PR team from Serena. So now Meghan and Serena are best buds. Okay, so Meghan was like, it's just completely out of my hands. It's Amal and Serena, and I just have to do it. Okay, executioner. Without consulting anybody, the executioner asks. And 5 spades, she's just not going to hear any different. So basically, Meghan just went off and did this completely on her own. Okay, now George Clooney defended her very famously, just like the day before. And he says, Meghan is being pursued and vilified like Princess Diana. Okay, that's a huge mistake for Clooney. Why? Because this comes out of that's a big deal for him to say that, for him to jump to her defense. Okay, and then the next thing she does is she does the most public, the most crazy and extravagant thing you can possibly do, and it's absolutely completely out of the question that the media is not going to follow every second of this and film every moment of it and write 100 million articles on it, which is exactly what happened. So are celebrities going to begin drawing back from Meghan? Okay, because, the 48 laws of power avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. Okay, because they're afraid to get infected. Are celebrities going to begin drawing back from Meghan after this? And they may already be drawing back. Okay. So our celebrity is going to begin drawing back. Cut, straight razor, woman, Mother Earth. The woman who is pregnant, 24, 25, 7 hearts, player. The actress, in this direction, cut in this direction. The mother who is pregnant. Pregnancy, mother, straight razor. Okay, so if there's going to be splitting or cutting away, we have a cutting card. Okay, we have the straight razor. So yeah, it's not, they're quite flexible, but yes, celebrities are beginning to draw back from Meghan. She's not showing as a negative, she's not showing negatively yet. She's still showing as the mother. So the baby coming is very positive, and that's really going to put a positive spin. And this is for every woman, okay? If you screw up, if you go to prison, if you were caught like shooting somebody, just get married and have a baby. It's going to work out for you, okay? And that doesn't work that way for a man. A man can go and get married and have 10 children, and everybody's like, he's still a scumbag. So so this baby is coming for Meghan. People are getting leery of her. I think some famous people did not show up to this baby shower already, okay? And I think it was supposed to be a bigger deal, an even bigger deal than this ridiculously big deal that it already was. Okay, so Meghan is being compared to Marie Antoinette, okay? She's being called me Antoinette, very selfish. Does she simply not care about the homeless? And that's what she's being critical. Does Meghan care about the homeless? Does Meghan care? Does she give a rip about the homeless and about the environment? Does she give a rip? Let's find out. Because they're being lambasted for hypocrisy. Does Meghan care about, the homeless and the environment? Okay, the Magi is a manifester, olive tree, deeply rooted man, actions, direct action, acting directly on a situation. 26 and 6, 32, 8 spades. 8 spades is the scapegoat. This is the I don't care card. I don't care about the people. She is the Magi. She's manifesting her image. This is kind of what she does for a living. She supports these causes for a living. This is her job. She's a goodwill ambassador. She supports these causes for a living. This is the job, and she goes out there and she does it, but she doesn't really care about the people. 8 spades, the people are cast out. The people she doesn't really care. She's a manifester. This is her job. She's a manifester. I would say that she doesn't really care. Do the citizens, is this going to raise or lower public opinion for Meghan? Raise or lower public opinion for Meghan? Okay, fives are change. And we got 2 fives. Okay, so it's changing. 2 fives right in the center. 9 and 10 is 19. 5 clubs again. Crossroads. The public is at a crossroads. Still a solid foundation, but public opinion is changing, and it's because of the cup is overflowing. Okay, the criticism is so much that it's even the dedicated Meghan lovers. Okay, because she was Obama when she showed up on the scene and Harry was marrying her. Man, that was a big deal, and the whole world was for it. She's Duchess Diversity, and everybody was in love with Meghan. Okay, now the tide is turning. This adds to 5 clubs. There's 3 fives. 3 out of 5 cards are fives, which is change. 5 is right in the middle, and it changes. And Jacob's ladder goes all the way up into heaven or all the way down to hell. Okay, so because of all of this, the situation is still solid, but it's changing. It's right in the middle of changing because she just keeps hitting the news stream. All this negative news, she just keeps hitting the news stream. Okay, now, Doria was not here. Doria Ragland, her mother, okay, the only close family relationship she has, Meghan maintains at this point, she was not at this opulent, ridiculously opulent baby shower, okay? And Doria also skipped. She also skipped Christmas, okay? There was that big hullabaloo at Christmas. So now she skipped Christmas and she skipped this huge baby shower. Is the relationship between Meghan and Doria going okay? Is the relationship going okay? Let's see what we see here. Ace of Hearts. Because there's several reasons that this could be. Oh, Devil. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I asked if the relationship is okay, and the Devil showed up. 9 and 11, 5 spades, blockage, and the Devil. Ugh. Devil is like the worst card. Okay, Devil hates you, Devil will lie, Devil is deception, Devil is evil, Devil is drug addicted. Water into Wine and Devil. Water into Wine is a drinking card. This is an addiction card. City. Heart. What an interesting spread for this. Okay, so Heart is good intentions. Devil is bad intentions. Okay, showing the world. City is the world. The world believes everything is good, but the Devil is here and it's blocked. I think this relationship has soured. This could be soured, or it could be that Meghan is, it could be that the relationship is soured, or it could be that Doria is having serious addiction problems. Is it the relationship that's soured? Is it the relationship that's soured, or is it addiction problems? Earthquake. Hamster wheel. Oh my gosh. Tens. 3 tens. That's crazy. Tens are completion. A devastating ending. Far, far away. This is the overseas travel card. She's in LA. Okay. Meghan is in England. Overseas. Far away, far 27. Cross. Okay, the permanent relationship. This is the relationship. Something terrible has happened in the relationship. Something terrible has happened in the relationship between them. A devastating, something very bad, affecting the family in the royal family. 10 diamonds often shows up as the royal family. We're going to have to explore this in future readings. Something is really going on with Doria. Something is really, really going on with Doria. Okay, and it looks like it's the relationship. I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to dig into that. But we need to dig into that because something is really going on there. So her only positive close relationship, family-wise, something is really, really desperately wrong there. Okay, and people are saying that Harry is unhappy. Golly gee willikers. Okay, let's look at this again. Let's review. Did the Queen approve? Yeah, there's nothing breaking here. She's the fox, man. Watch out for her. She scares the crap out of me, frankly. And I have no association with the Queen. She just scares the crap out of me. Because I've met people like this. I know people. I'm from DC. Okay, so was this revenge for the Valentine's Day? Harry was away for Valentine's Day. Nope. Everybody's doing it, Daddy. Everybody's doing it. I don't have a choice. This is for the baby. Okay, and she made this decision all by herself. She didn't consult anybody. She's the king of spades. She's like, nobody's going to change her mind. She's going to go and have a hoot and a holler in New York City. And that's what she did. Okay, so this is completely on her own. Okay, the Clooney defense. Clooney defended her, and then the next thing she does is this very public craziness. Are celebrities going to begin drawing away from her? Yeah, they're beginning to draw away from her just a little bit, but they're still, nothing is decided. But yes, some are taking a more careful stance because they don't want to get infected. Okay, do Meghan and Harry really care? Does Meghan really care? No. She doesn't care. 8 spades. This adds 8 spades. She does not care about the people. This is her job. She's a manifester. This is her job. She actively goes out and does her job, but she doesn't really care. It's all hypocrisy. Okay, does this raise or lower public opinion? It's all 5s. She's right in the middle. Okay, she just keeps screwing up and screwing up and screwing up. She's right in the middle. Okay. Now, Doria didn't show up. She didn't show up for Christmas, and she didn't show up for this. I mean, who wouldn't show up for this? I would show up for this, and I can handle the bad press. Okay? I want to eat the cotton candy, and I want to sit there and eat my cotton candy while they're playing the harp, and I want to have tea too. Okay, so something is really wrong here. There's a devil here, water into wine. Really bad. I asked if this was like addiction or the relationship. I got all 10s. Okay, 3 out of 4 10s are showing here. 8s are showing. And these can be addiction cards. I tend to think this is the relationship. Something terrible has happened in the permanent relationship. 7 clubs. Okay, now Doria also has a... I think it's a lesbian woman that she lives with. I think Doria may be a lesbian. Okay, she has a partner. And I think this partner may be very, very ill. Okay, and this could indicate that this partner, whether or not it's a lesbian or a man, I think it's a lesbian woman, could be very, very ill and on the verge of death. Okay, that's what that could indicate. But there's a big deal going on with Doria right now. So that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment.